Today we're going to talk about something that I do consistently, and I probably would say I would do this a minimum of 5 to 10 minutes every day in order to help me improve my shooting efficiency. Okay, so dry firing. We want to talk about dry firing. Okay, so first of all, I want you to look in. I want you to see there's no rounds in the chamber. Okay, but dry firing is very important. So what is dry firing? Whenever you were a kid, or at least whenever I was a kid, we played cowboys, and at that time we had cap guns. But if you didn't have a cap gun, you used a stick that you found, or you just pointed your finger, and it was very simple. Pow, 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 pow. Well, essentially, that's what dry firing is. Dry firing is the habit of picking up your firearm, putting your firearm on target with the right pressure on your grip at all times and squeezing that trigger. Notice I didn't say pull, I said squeezing the trigger because it's slightly different. But what that does is that helps you bring your firearm up to your point of vision every time, okay? And so you want to practice the right move every time, and eventually you become consistent with it. So with this particular pistol or firearm, we have iron sights. So remember, whenever you do that, equal height, equal light. And there you go. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm making sure that my sights are level, but I'm also making sure that there's equal space in between. And when you do it over and over again, after a while, you're no longer conscious of it. The other thing is, with my trigger, if you look here, I'm not squeezing it. I only have the tip of my finger in. I'm not pulling it. Pulling it means I'm putting a lot of finger in it, and I'm pulling it. Because I'm right-handed, I'm pulling it a little bit to the right. Well, that's not what you're doing. So you have to, so the one thing I have learned is you can only work on one thing at a time whenever you dry fire, even whenever you shoot. So you should pick and decide what it is you're working on today. So sometimes I'm working on my trigger squeeze, okay? So I didn't say pull, I said squeeze. So what I'm doing at that point is I'm working on squeezing that trigger. Sometimes if I have my holster on and I'm working on my drawer, then I'm working on coming from the hip and extending all the way out. However, it's very important that everything is on point. When I come out and I extend, I want to make sure that these dots are in my line of view and that they're at equal height, equal light. Okay? Now, also, what I'm doing at that time, I'm making sure I got equal height, equal light. But today, I might be working on my trigger squeeze, okay? So what I'm gonna do at that point, slowly, I'm gonna work on my squeeze.